So let's talk first about the neuroscience behind being physically nearby other people. The neuroscience is really interesting. A neuroscientist named Edward T. Hall identified different levels of proximity. The furthest away he calls public space. That's 20 feet, about 12 feet or further away. And in public space, our brains don't track those people. However, inside of public space, about 12 feet or further, 12 feet or closer to about 4 feet is called social space, and inside of 4 feet is called personal space. Now, of course, during this situation that we're all facing with the virus, we're not supposed to get close to people. So under normal circumstances, not now, but under normal circumstances, the closer you get to somebody, the more powerful the shared emotion. So if you're at a cocktail party with people you know, with your friends, very positive, powerful human emotions. If you get into a crowded elevator with people you don't know, it can be a negative human emotion because you don't know those people. They're not part of your tribe. So a way that you can grow your business when we're not in a COVID-19 situation is to figure out ways to get close to your customers. Do what Impact is doing. Create an event like Digital Sales and Marketing World. Figure out ways that you can meet people for lunch, for dinner. Go to companies' offices. Now again, COVID-19, David, what are you talking about? We can't do that. I know. And this is really cool because now we're getting into the idea of video. You can use another concept of neuroscience. It's called mirror neurons, in order to have virtual proximity with people. And this is a concept you can use to make amazing, amazing videos. So the concept is, our brains, when we do something, our brains fire. But when we see someone and hear somebody doing something, our brains can also fire in the same way. It's really interesting, called mirror neurons. I want to demonstrate that for you right now using a lemon. This is a big old lemon, and here's a slice of lemon. Now, if I take a bite of this slice of lemon, wow, it's really powerful to bite into a lemon. My eyes close, my eyes are watering a little bit, my mouth puckers up, and my saliva glands are doing their thing, and it's a really powerful thing on my tongue and my lips to bite into a lemon. My brain is firing like crazy. But your brain is firing too because of your mirror neurons. You're tasting it, right? Isn't that interesting? So here's why this is so fascinating for creating your videos. What's so interesting here is that your mirror neurons are firing right now as I'm talking to you, because I've positioned the camera as if I'm in your personal space, about 4 feet away. This is really important because our brains are telling us, even though intellectually you know full well that I'm in Boston, I'm 100 miles, 1,000 miles, 5,000 miles away from you. You intellectually know that we're not in the same room, but your mirror neurons are firing and saying, yes, I'm in the same room with David Meerman Scott right now. And this concept of mirror neurons with video is really important. Because when you film, like we're filming right now, cropped as if you're 4 feet away, you're looking directly at the camera, you're talking in a personal tone of voice, all of which I'm doing right now. You don't have too much artificial stuff going on, lights and whatnot. Our brains who are watching, you are watching this right now, are telling you, we're just here in the same room having a conversation. But what most people do is they film too far away. They're filming in a way that you're not having that close virtual proximity. You're not allowing those mirror neurons to fire strongly. Or some people do their videos not looking at the camera. And when you're not looking at the camera, again, those mirror neurons are not firing in the same way. Many people, when they do interviews, will have two cameras and they're not looking directly at any of the cameras. So this idea of mirror neurons is to focus on cropping those videos in a really interesting way such that I'm talking to you. Now, I want to introduce you to somebody who ran with these ideas when he first learned them from me quite a few years ago. His name is Matt Reisinger. Matt's a builder in Austin, Texas. And Matt, about 10 years ago, started his business. He had no customers, and he wanted to generate a bunch of customers fairly quickly, and he learned my ideas and went out and created a YouTube channel. Now, Matt's YouTube channel is incredible. He's doing a fabulous job. Yes, it's 10 years later. What I'd like to do now briefly is share with you the trailer from his YouTube video. Here's Matt Reisinger.
Hey, my name is Matt Reisinger, and I'm a contractor that specializes in architect-driven and fine craftsmanship work. Join me on this channel as I show off my projects that my company is building with some of the nation's finest architecture firms. We're going to talk about building product reviews, topics like building science and craftsmanship, and of course, I'm going to give you some of the best practice construction tips that I've learned over the years. Hit that subscribe button below, and I'll see you on the next episode.
So that was Matt's video trailer. And I had an opportunity to speak with Matt about some of his success. And I'd like to share with you a video that I shot about 2 years ago. So this is a little dated 2 years ago. And you're going to hear him talk about some of his metrics. But I want to actually tell you the new metrics before I play that video about Matt. The new metrics for Matt Reisinger are unbelievably fabulous. He has 500,000 subscribers of his YouTube channel. He's a builder in Austin, Texas, with 500,000 YouTube subscribers. His business has grown since he started doing these videos, having learned them just like you're learning them right now. His business has grown from 0 to $20 million on an annual basis. And get this, this is what I think is one of the most interesting statistics. He's actually making money from his videos because he generates $150,000 in advertising revenue from YouTube, and he's generating $300,000 per year in sponsorship revenue. So Matt generates nearly $500,000 per year in advertising revenue and sponsorship revenue of his YouTube channel. He's getting paid to create videos. He's getting paid to do his marketing. So let's spend just a minute with Matt as he talks about how he created this YouTube channel.
So we've got crazy success, but it's your principles that I implemented that have gotten me there.
I appreciate that, but you did the work.
I did the work, but I learned it from you.
I love the fact that you're a builder. I love the fact that people say, oh, but I'm a, insert excuse here.
Totally.
I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm a builder, I'm
plumber,
I'm
electrician.
I'm an electrician, I'm an orthodontist, right? I can't do what you're doing. Here you are, you're in the construction building. You do custom homes.
I mean, it's one of the oldest businesses in the world, right? People building houses for a millennium.
Absolutely, and you've done a fantastic job. Tell us a little bit about your metrics.
The metrics are crazy. I just had my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. This January 1st, basically, of this year, I topped 100,000 subscribers. I'm just shy of 10 million minutes a month watched on my videos. Wow. 2 million views a month.
Amazing.
We're just blowing up. I've tripled in size this past year.
Just in the past year.
Yeah, but I want to tell you, David, though, that even though I've got this giant success, it's great for my ego. It's always nice to get an ego boost. But when it comes to the valuable part, which was what's important for my business and how do I feed the 27 families that rely on me, it's putting one step forward before the other. And in month 3 or 4 of using your principles, I was seeing huge traction then. Right. But the numbers look like 200 people watching a video. Right. Now I've got a video that has 2 million watches, but that honestly doesn't make as big a difference to my business as it did when I had very, very small numbers.
But because if you're putting up a $2 million house for someone, all you need is one person to come in, and you've had a fantastic 6 months or a fantastic year. So Matt, incredibly successful. He's a builder. He's been able to crush this idea. So we've been talking about the idea of building fans. We've been talking about the idea of how to use video to reach people in a way through their mirror neurons that they feel as though they know you, and that those particular videos then do a fabulous job at growing your business.